Hey students, it's Mr. Halpin coming to you from my office here at Raymond Park Intermediate and Middle School. This video is talking about social distancing and personal protective equipment. Students, you can't deny it, it's been going on now for about a year. COVID-19 pandemic has impacted our world and how we do a lot of things. The first thing I want to talk about with you is social distancing. We're going to be welcoming back a lot of you on our black and gold schedules on the hybrid model starting on Wednesday, February 17th. Students, as you enter Raymond Park on Wednesday, February 17th or the 18th if you're on the gold schedule, then you want to maintain social distance. Social distance means that you are 6 feet apart. Another way to look at it is an arm length on each side between somebody as you walk in the building. As you do that, you may find yourself not very close. Sometimes in 8th grade, especially if it's someone we haven't seen in a while, may want to give them a high five. We may want to shake hands. We may even want to give a hug. But students, at this time, we're just not doing that due to COVID-19 restrictions. Social distancing is something that we're doing in stores, and it's something we have been doing now for about a year. Students, you will maintain social distance at Raymond Park. In addition to social distancing, students, we are going to ask that everyone sanitize. In all of our classrooms, we have hand sanitizers, some that don't smell so good and some that smell a lot better. Doesn't matter how they smell, they do the same job of disinfecting germs and keeping you safe from COVID-19. In addition to hand sanitizer, our teachers are disinfecting your desk. You may remember we have Rise and Sanitize in place. No matter where you are in Raymond Park, we are going to rise and sanitize each class, period. And then the last thing I want to speak about regarding this area is PPE, personal protective equipment. You will see right now that I'm putting my mask on. First of all, I was not wearing a mask before because I was in my office by myself. But the second someone comes in this room, this mask goes on. You will notice that this mask covers my nose and covers my mouth. Students, this is the correct way to wear your mask. And I have to share this with you because sometimes students will do this. They'll say, well, I'm wearing a mask. Well, that's true, you're wearing a mask. But students, you're not protecting yourself from anything. You need to cover your nose and your mouth to protect yourself from COVID-19 and to protect others as well. You may have to find a different mask that fits you. These particular medical masks, they seem to work pretty well for me, but others of you have different masks. They come in all shapes and sizes. I've seen every kind of mask. The main thing with the mask, though, students, is that you keep it on at all times. The mask must be in place as soon as you get off that school bus. They must be in place as soon as you get out of that car from the car rider line, in the hallways at Raymond Park, in the classroom at Raymond Park. The only time you can take your mask off at Raymond Park, of course, is when you are actively eating or drinking. Some of you will be eating lunch with us here, and as you eat lunch with us, you are, of course, allowed to take off your mask. Students, going back to social distancing, you know that we've changed our cafeteria around. We have tables of 12 students, but we don't put 12 students at each table. And you will social distance in the cafeteria as well. Students, I feel free to ask you to please reach out to me. Parents, you can reach out as well if you have any questions about personal protective equipment and social distancing at Raymond Park.